What's going on, guys? Canthev here. Now, I've been getting an endless amount of comments from you guys that I need to get a new computer because of the choppy ass videos I've been putting out. Well, I think I fixed my problem, and it wasn't that I was getting low FPS. Turns out that OBS was only recording about a quarter of the frames, even though I had it set to record at 60 FPS, so all of my recordings looked like I was playing the game at around 10 FPS. Anyway, I used a new recording software to record this video, so if you notice a difference, then make sure to drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. And as always, if you like the build, make sure to smash that like button and definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already for more weekly Rust content. Anyway, this week's base is another starter base that uses the absolutely game-breaking roof exploit to further help protect yourself from raiders. The most noticeable part of the base is the roof ramp, which goes across the entire front of the base, which is why I call it the lean-to. The lean-to costs 5,700 stone and 400 wood, with a daily upkeep cost of just 700 stone, 70 wood, and 50 metal, making it a dirt cheap base to build. To kick off the tour, you actually have to go through this fake door. Through the door, there's a small wooden box which you should fill with a little wood as well as a building plant and a hammer. While inside the fake part of the base, you can turn around and place a roof ramp which opens up the rest of the base for you. Dropping down into the rest of the base, you can turn around and destroy the temporary roof ramp which seals you in. Here's a nice little poster to say thank you everyone for being one of my first 2,000 subscribers, but obviously you don't need this in your base, of course. There's also a barbecue, tier 1 workbench, and 4 furnaces. Through the set of double doors, you'll see the first of 6 large boxes, as well as your TC, and here's the daily upkeep cost once again. On this low wall is a research table which you can pick up using a hammer. If you do this, you can access the other 5 boxes which are behind the internal walls of your base. When I use the lean-to for survival, I personally don't have the research table deployed, but stick it down if I ever need to research something. To get back out of your base, just stand in front of the research table, look up, and you can place a twig roof above you. Then, all you have to do is jump on top of your workbench to get on top of your base, then destroy your twig roof and you're safely out of the base. Just make sure your small wooden box always has a hammer and blueprint as well as a little wood, so you're never stuck outside of your base. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up the tour. Now let's take a look at how to get it built. To kick off the build, start with a 2x2 of square foundations with a triangle foundation off of one side. Add 2 roof ramps across the triangle foundation, then from the outside of your base, add stone walls around the rest of your foundations. Next, climb up the roof ramps and add a square floor and triangle floor to your base as shown here. Add 2 walls on the back of your triangle floor and add 1 more wall next to the previous 2. Add a doorway to your triangle floor and add a floor triangle above it to close off the fake part of your base. Finally, jump into your base and add your last roof. This will seal you into the base, so make sure you can place a furnace, tool cupboard, or workbench, or else you won't be able to get out. To finish the inside of your base, add a wall in front of the first floor roof and add a wall frame next to it. In the next room, add a low wall in front of the first floor roof, and you can optionally add the second wall to further protect your base. If you want more room, you can keep that part open and fill that space with furnaces, which would give you enough room for another large box, but I prefer just walling that part off. But anyway, that completes the build of the base. To get out, just add a temporary roof above you, then you'll have to place down a furnace in order to get out of the base. But now your base is fully built, all that's left is to place everything down. As always, I'm going to speed this part up to double speed, but if you want to slow it down, you can do so by using the gear wheel in the bottom right of your screen and setting the playback speed to half speed. But that pretty much wraps up the video. If you guys enjoyed the build, then make sure to smash that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, then definitely consider subscribing for more Rust content uploaded on a weekly basis. Anyway, until next time bros, see you later. Peace.